A scenic ravine in Lantzville is turning into a garbage dump, and it's much to the dismay of the people who live in the area. It is a region that is frequented by party-goers, but it is also becoming a popular place where people go to dump their yard waste, their household garbage, and even furniture, much of which is ending up in Bloods Creek. A News Mid-Island Bureau Chief Jonathan Bartlett has the story live in our Nanaimo Bureau. Jonathan.
Hudson, Bloods Creek is a sensitive habitat for wild coho, and garbage dumped in the area has been an ongoing problem for years, but it seems lately it's becoming a lot worse.
The view from above the gully is enough to make anyone disgusted.
There's an old coach and a deep freeze and a lot of household garbage has been dumped down into the ravine.
It's becoming a regular garbage dump. People dumping yard rubbish, household garbage, furniture, and construction waste down this bank. But that's not the worst of it.
It's fish-bearing streams right down here in Bloods Creek, and a lot of the garbage is actually going into the creek.
Into a habitat for wild coho.
With the stream keepers trying to do the best for the fish, and when you see things that shouldn't be anywhere near a creek, it is frustrating.
And it seems to have been going on for a long time. The road above used to be connected to the highway and is now a popular party ground. And there's lots of litter as evidence, but it's the garbage getting into the creek that has people really concerned.
They come up here and they see this nice big ravine. It's a good spot to fling off the garbage off the truck instead of taking it to the landfill where it's, you know, $1 or something to get rid of it.
These concrete barriers were put in place to try to stop people from coming up here, but as you can see, they've been moved out of the way, probably by simply hooking them up to a 4x4.
There's a well-worn path around the barriers for partygoers and regular dumpers.
I think the frustrating part is the fact that it continues. They tried to block the road off. You come up here and people just continue to dump.
Jim Anderson heard about the mess in the creek and hopes a work party can be organized. He even has the equipment to offer up.
Being a contractor, I have a machine, and if we could get some like-minded people that are concerned about the environment, we could get this cleaned up.
The Nanaimo and Lantzville stream keepers have been planning a cleanup of the site using volunteers and donated equipment. A date for the work party has not yet been set.
Now, I spoke to John Dunn with the Lantzville stream keepers, who says they've been trying for a year to get a work crew together. They have a large dumpster donated, and it looks like an excavator is now being offered up now that Jim Anderson has stepped forward. He says they've actually cleaned garbage out of the creek in the past, but they have to be careful about stuff that's embedded in the creek. To take it out might disturb salmon eggs, and so for that reason they'll be planning to clean up sometime after July. Hudson?
All right, Jonathan Bartlett. Jonathan, thanks.
You're welcome.